Link and his allies were saved from the dangers of the Elden Caves by a mysterious youth named Sheik. Joined by their new ally, Impa's troops exited the caves and emerged in Faron Woods. There, they found a hidden village overrun with monsters. While Link and Impa wanted to continue their search for Zelda, they could not ignore the plight of the villagers. Without hesitation, they sprang into battle.
This is Yohhamgambal. We're back playing Hyrule Warriors. Last time we were rescued by Sheik, a mysterious ninja lady, and we have now made it to the forest, and we have now met another mysterious figure, Lana, who we are trying to help out now. So anyway, Sheik is quite a bit of fun. She's very fast, pretty nimble, and her X ability is unique because depending on what attack she used last, that affects the ability. So let's just say I press if I press Y and X, I do this water attack, but then when I press X, I make a little water shield around me, which protects me from any incoming damage for a while. So as you can see, blocked. And if I press X, Y, and then X, I do a little meteor, like fire, and then I place a little fire trap on the floor when I press X, and then the last ability we have is YYYX, which shoots a little electricity out, and then we make a thunder shield around us. Now, what we gotta do is destroy the Deku Babas that keep springing up, but unfortunately, we have no way of hurting them, because if we try to, they'll just disappear back underground, and we will get caught in their poison. So we gotta go ahead and grab an item over here. I might have to, the recording might end suddenly and then start it again, because for whatever reason, this is my third time recording this part, and for whatever reason, it starts stuttering right after I get the, my recording when I get the bow and arrow for some reason. Makes no sense. So I suddenly disappear and then come back. Okay, good. It did not stutter this time. For some reason, it did that twice, and I had no idea why. I was like, "Is my fan?" I was like, "No, my fan's good." Okay, I'm glad it stopped. Anyways, now that we have the bow and arrow, we can go ahead and take care of these Deku Babas. So go ahead, you target, and then you aim, and then you fire. The bow and arrow is pretty good. I mean, weapons don't really work quite the same like they do in the regular main Zelda game, because in there, they're you could kill any enemy pretty much with an arrow. But here, you can kill the weaker enemies with arrows, but really they just stun enemies. They won't really kill them. So yeah, we're gonna have to make sure though to grab some of these bases. Oops, didn't mean to attack you. But yeah, we have 2 heart pieces here, one for Sheik, that's why I chose her, and then one for Impa, which I will show again, as well as the Skulltula. We're actually near the Skulltula's appearing place, but we do not have the amount of kills necessary. Well, let's go ahead and grab this base down here really quick, so that we just have a little more, so we can have a couple more troops up here. Now, unfortunately, Sheik, it takes a minute to clear out these areas with Sheik because she does not have all of her abilities. So, at the end of that combo, she'd shoot a huge, a nice, a couple of shurikens out, but because she doesn't have them, it takes a little longer to kill things. But yeah, Sheik's a lot of fun when you get her upgraded all the way. Her water shield, though, is extremely useful. So, I believe, if I remember correctly, Impa's is in the north, but I have to make sure to get that. But yeah, though, Sheik's a lot of fun. She's really fast, too. Like, I don't know if the characters have different speeds. I can't really tell the difference. I think they all go the same speed, but for some reason, it's always felt like Impa's always been just slightly faster than the rest of the gang. I don't know if that's true. That could be just my imagination, but it just feels like she's faster. Right, we're gonna go ahead and follow Link. I believe it's Link, or is that Lana that we're protecting? Okay, it looks like it's Lana. We're gonna follow Lana for a minute because, again, if she dies, then everything is over. So we gotta make sure that we protect her from any danger. Go ahead. Use the fire. I wanted to use water, actually. The whirlpool, the little water tornado is pretty good. Gets enemies in the air. When you're dealing with an enemy's like weakness spot, you definitely want to try and get them into the air because it keeps the guard breaker up for longer. Sheik also has a really good special. It attacks a large amount of enemies. It's really good. Impa's other secondary weapon she gets is pretty darn good too. I'd say probably maybe the best I've seen so far in the game for dispatching large groups of enemies. It's insane. Alright, let's just get rid of this guy real quick. Okay, so that's our main base right there. No, this is oh, okay, so now we have Re-Deads. These guys are annoying because they will paralyze you with their screams, and they don't leave their weakness up very long. And they're actually a lot they're pretty thick. I mean, they're pretty tough for the most part because, you know, they take quite a bit of damage, and they will attack you with their sword too, as well as shoot poison and make a poisonous mist on the ground. If you do happen to get caught and you're about to be attacked, one thing you can do is activate your invincibility frames by activating your special if you have it. Your specials activate your invincibility frame, so any attack that would normally hit you will not hit you, even if it touches you. Plus, I mean, if you can't, I mean, your roll has quite a few invincibility frames as well. So you can roll around a lot. And if you just have your guard up all the time, for the most part, like I'm holding it right now, but I'm able to run, you should be fine. You'll block probably most attacks. So it's pretty darn good. Usually you don't want to waste you don't want to take a lot of time on the mooks, because they're just mooks, unless you're in adventure mode and you got to get that, you know, A rank kill. You don't usually want to waste time killing the mooks. Just kind of go after the big guys, and anything that gets caught in your crossfire is good. So, you know, the Gibdos are who we need to fight. There's 4 of them, as you can see. Now there's only 3 left, because there's only 3 little icons by the defeat the Gibdos. So I almost got paralyzed there, but I did the invisibility frames just in time, so I got a little lucky there. A lot of times, though, enemies will go straight for your main base, so you do really need to be careful because they will go right after it. Now, this is probably where Sheik's, Impa's art pieces. It's either this one or the I don't recall. We'll figure it out. The only thing is that's kind of annoying about Sheik's attack right there is that it's not particularly powerful. Like, it has great range, but it doesn't do a ton of damage to, like, bigger mooks. Like, it'll do some... Oh, be careful, they also, besides just shooting their screams around them, they will also shoot them at you like a beam. So it's really easy to be caught off guard. Oh! And I don't think I ever mentioned this, but we have powered up bombs, because we never got them. Every weapon has a powered up form, except for the potions, and for a short period of time, they will do a lot more damage and have a better field of range or special ability. Every weapon gets one except for, like I said, the potions. And they're pretty darn good. You know, they're pretty useful for the most part. Okay, come on. Is this gate going to open up? Because I need to get through here. Come on, open up. Gate not opening. Okay. Gotta go around. Crap. Thankfully, though, those Gibdos are taking forever to get over. Gibdos. I thought they're not Re-Deads. What's the difference? Aren't the Gibdos the mummies? Okay, Gibdos are the mummies. My mistake. Re-Deads are just the zombies. You don't fight the zombies. But I thought zombies were the ones who did the screams, not the Gibdos. I don't freaking know. I don't care, to be honest. But yeah, though, just be careful. Hey, you are going down! Shaboom! They're not that hard, but I mean, they can be really annoying on the harder levels, though. I mean, pretty much everything is. Ooh, he's trying to hug me. Hey, no hugs. No hugs, Mr. Gibdo. Okay? You gotta ask for that kind of thing. Alright, let's go ahead and get this base. Oh my gosh, look at all these enemies just... Oh! You fools! You're all just right next to each other. Watch that. Watch the line go. Oh my gosh, look at that. That was amazing. It just so... Whew, so many enemies killed in that instance. Still need to get 1,000. This mission's a little longer than the others because there's kind of multiple things they have to do. A lot of missions will have multiple things, and when you think like you're done, like something else might pop up. Okay, nope. Okay, so then I'm guessing over here then is it? Ooh, I'll keep that. Oh, I didn't want to grab it. Uh-oh, the Deku Tree. So this is what happened to him after he died. They just hollowed him out. Unfortunately, the base is on fire, so we kind of had to hurry. Well, I think it slowly loses damage to our base. I don't recall. But I'm gonna grab this base real quick. I don't think this is where Sheik's, Oh, but we are near, Sheik's, heart piece, so we'll grab that real quick. I actually passed it. Good thing I remembered. So what we gotta do to get this fire out is get a little help from the Great Fairy, which she'll probably tell us in a second. I don't remember if there's a time limit to this. Okay, let's go ahead now. Over here, if you notice the little pathway behind this base, that is where Sheik's heart piece is, and the gold sculpture should be appearing very soon. Oh, speak of the devil. All right, so we're gonna have to book it back there because, like I said, sculptures do not like to stay around. They are, they got things to do, people to creep. So let's get going. I really love the water ability around Sheik. It's really good, like seriously, that's like the first thing you should do. Whenever you're being Sheik, just use the water attack real quick, and then you have an instant guard for like a very long time. It doesn't really run out either, it seems like. It lasts a good amount of time. Okay, so our base is slowly, you know, taking damage, but pretty darn slowly, so we'll be okay for a minute. The heart piece is actually over here. I mean, not heart piece, I'm sorry. Sculptula, you are going to need your bombs, because it's right under this rock. There we go. Alright, now we gotta go is a little square up there. We gotta go head to the base that's all the way up in the right corner. That is where the Great Fairy is. So we're gonna go ahead and head over the arm. Oop, grab this treacherous piece. Instant special. Oh, and there, you see that green line around that one of our guys? That is, if you walk into that line, it will heal him and give him some health. So very good to do. Alright, and we gotta go ahead and defeat another Gibdo, but that is easy, not even a difficult challenge. I mean, not in, like, Legend mode. I mean, Legend mode's not that hard. That is not where you're getting most of your playtime from. It's all Adventure mode, baby. Adventure mode is where it's at. Alright, come on. I love the little water effects, they're so pretty. Alright, and you'll notice a chicken here. If you want to make your life harder, you can attack it, and then you will be swarmed by a bunch of cuckoos. So, I mean, you know, if you feel like being an asshole, yeah, you go for it. Alright, bring out the Great Fairy once again. With some very exaggerated eyebrows. You kind of have like a cat look to you. Yeah, the Great Fairy, it's pretty cool that she's really useful. In fact, she is actually a weapon for Link in the Adventure mode. It's a really funny, good weapon. Like, there's some pretty funny, but awesome weapons. I like how the fairies, like, grab the clouds and push them together. That was pretty cool. I mean, I just really like Hyrule Warriors. If they ever make a sequel, I would buy it. Because it's so good. I mean, the cool thing is, though, they add so much DLC to it, like, I'm always coming back for more. It's so neat. God, people are just dropping magic for me everywhere, and I don't even need it. I mean, I will make sure to try and use it before this match ends. I mean, I think we're coming pretty close, though, to the end. It's gonna attack you for no reason. I like her special attack, though, her guard break. Boom! Magic. I mean, music. Now, I think the... Okay, once they're done talking... Okay, now we can head up here. Good. Now I can actually go ahead and take their base over. And I will do that with my magic. And then I think... Oh, no. We're gonna need our arrows ready, because we're gonna be fighting something. Alright, just go ahead, use the good old... I don't know what this attack's called. The ring around the harps. Oh my gosh, so many enemies dead. Yes, love it! Countless enemies fall beneath me. Tremble before my might. And this is Sheik's treasure this is Sheik's heart piece right here. But, you know. Not Sheik's, I'm sorry. Damn, stupid. That is Impa's heart piece. Why do I get those two confused? Now, okay, Wizard's gonna disappear automatically because he's gonna go ahead and call little friend to the stage. Alright, come on. Boom! Rock. And here we fight Goma. I really like this interpretation of Goma. I think it looks really cool. So anyways, we have Goma here, and as you can guess, its eye is its weakness, but it doesn't reveal it unless it attacks you. If you try to attack it any other time, it won't do anything. So, you know, you just gotta be careful of that. But yeah, Goma's... Oh, whoops, I didn't want to do that. Goma's not that hard. It's pretty simple. I'm gonna go ahead and just use my magic for fun. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and just get him instantly into his weak form. I mean, thankfully, Goma reveals his weakness quite a lot, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, it didn't work. Crap. That's okay. You at least saw one of it, and you'll see another, you know, bonus. I mean, it kind of sucks because I don't have all her attacks, so I can't really wail on this thing like I would like to. And hopefully, I think I got it before he got up. Yep, okay, good. Now I can go ahead and attack his weak point for massive damage! Giant enemy crab! Right in his freaking eye! God, that must hurt like an edge. He will shoot poison at you, or actually it looks more like snot. He has three different ways he can shoot his lasers. He can shoot it up and down, side to side, or try and shoot you with a huge blast. He doesn't do that one very often, but you gotta be careful. It's not too bad. But you can, like, hit his eye right before he does it, so he doesn't even get the attack. And as you can see, I invincibility framed out of there. Like, seriously, you can just invincibility look at that, not even a scratch, just keep bouncing. You can't hurt Sheik when she's in her bounce mode. Her invincibility frames are crazy. Come on, attack me. Hitting everyone else but me, big boy. Oh, don't shoot snot at me, that's gross, okay? If you got a cold, you need to take care of that. Hit me that time, but I had my water shield up. Come on. Thank you. I do really like his design, though. He's got the big old... I mean, it would make sense that he would have, like... Okay, it doesn't really make sense that he's a giant eye crab thing. But it would kind of make sense in the context of this game that he would have, like, giant, you know, like, stone claws to protect himself from any, you know, damage or whatever. Protect his eye. And there we go. That's the mission. Goma was defeated. Pretty simple, not that hard. We? No. I think you mistook, Proxy. I took it down. Hey, Lana. Alright. Nice little ponytail. Alright. Another day done. Well, I mean, at least we found something. We found some blue-haired girl.
For generations, Hyruleans have told the tale of the war across the ages. This is how it begins. Deep in the forests, far from mortal eyes, a great sorceress watched over the balance of the Triforce. Through her magic, she could see across ages, able to read the fates of all who lived, but never interfering. That is, until a unique soul caught her attention. The soul of the hero of legend, eternally reborn when Hyrule's need is greatest. Through her powers, the sorceress should have seen that the hero was bound to another. Instead, she saw only a soul that was unlike any she had known. And while the sorceress was preoccupied, a fragment of darkness, locked in its prison, saw an opportunity. The whispering darkness wormed its way into her heart. It pushed the light away and warped her curiosity into a desperate desire to possess the legendary hero's soul. Of course, this evil had its own desires. To use the Triforce to resurrect itself and conquer Hyrule once again. Having pushed the light from her heart, the darkness compelled her to open the Gate of Souls, the doorway of time itself. Monsters from across the ages pour through the gate, bringing ruin to the land of Hyrule once more.
So yeah, that happened. So anyways, got some money, got the fire rod, got some goddess herbs, got some items, and got another piece of the beautiful whatever this is. And now we can play as Lana. And we got the Spirit Tome, which is her weapon. One of her weapons. She has 3 in total. But you know, though, I think this is a good place to end it here. And I'm going to go ahead and do some upgrades off screen. And we will go ahead and try Lana out in the Valley of Seers in the next part. So this is me, Yohhamgambal. Thanks for watching. See you next time as we continue to play more Hyrule Warriors. Okay, bye then.